Good evening, traders. It's Sunday night. That means it's time for our weekly recap and a week ahead. This is Carlos over here at GAR Capital. Good evening to everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Start off again with the risk advisory notice as always. All trades are assumed with the risk of possible loss of capital. Use information at your own risk and practice proper risk management as well as risk tolerance towards your account and margin requirements with your broker. Well, heck of a week we had this week, guys, in our trade. So excellent week all around. Just in this bracket, I'm looking over here. We're at a 423 pip profit, 61% win total. Just great, feeling great all around. We had a really great Friday morning with the Canadian CPI. Traders in the chat room know exactly how exciting it got. The CPI definitely missed for Canada, which helped us out tremendously in our dollar CAD long positions. We actually had a total of 4 positions set up, and we cashed in nicely. Um, we had a tough first 2 weeks of October, first tough 10 days actually, and with that, we were I think we were down at 1.300 and some odd pips for the month, and we came back just strong, strong, strong. We kept on, we grinded, we stuck with our analysis, we practiced proper risk management and position sizes. And guys, as always, proper habits throughout long periods of time will always yield great results. And as you can see right here, just on this third block here of the trading here, at 1.15 risk reward ratio, 83% win loss for the block. That's excellent. Again, is that sustainable? Probably not, but it's still nice to win as much as we did, especially when the second tier of our trades 207. We had a total of 68 trades for the month, and we have won 61% of them. That's great. Some losses here and there, but we came back. And if you could just see here what I'm looking at, guys, 100 pips, 67, 49, 26, 47, 70s, 68. Those are the kind of trades, guys. If you pile them up, you're gonna profit. That's just the way it goes. Not every trade is a home run. Not every trade's 100 pips. It's just not gonna happen. I'd rather get consistently 47s, 40s, the 50s, and I'll be consistently happy with that. And keep the margin small. Keep the losses small. 37, 45, 31, just to make sure that we have a little bit of wiggle room on our trades. Our goal for the month is 500 pips. That's what I made sure to mention to our traders and subscribers. That 500 pips is our goal, and we are really close to it. And I think with the end of the week, we can definitely hit that. I definitely want to make sure that we keep our capital preserved and we don't take excess risk just trying to reach for that 500. But if we didn't trade anything else for the week, we saw no opportunities, nothing, I'd be content where we are. But again, we have a job to do, guys. We definitely want to make profit. We definitely want to go end of month strong. And again, we will make sure to look at good setups for profitable, low risk trades. And if we don't see that, there's no reason for us to trade. There's no reason to put the chips in the middle of the table. We're just going to keep it moving. So again, proud of everybody, proud of all the subscribers and traders sticking with with the signals and analysis. We're doing great. Proud of everybody, and we're just gonna keep it moving. Again, let's go ahead and take a look at the week ahead. Tomorrow morning, nothing really much going on. We have new home sales. Existing home sales was actually higher than expected last week, so at least that. Um, we're gonna go ahead and to look into Tuesday. Tuesday we got durable goods orders, preliminary GDP for the British pound. We could look at that. That'd be something to look at. We also have the consumer confidence number at 10 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. We have the Aussie CPI. So that's something to look at as well. That'll be around 8:30 at night. Again, we're not gonna just keep focusing on. We got to find a trade. We got to make sure we trade something. If we don't have any trades, guys, don't do it. Just don't take necessary risks if we don't need to. Only if we find something good to trade or a good setup is where we need to go and jump in. FOMC statement on Wednesday. All right, guys. I think we pretty much all know what the deal with the Fed is. Back and forth, always. They're gonna raise, they're not gonna raise, they're gonna raise, and they haven't raised all year, so there's no reason for them to change now. Um, it just isn't in the cards for 2015, in my opinion. We're just gonna keep an eye on it. Obviously, we'll see if any kind of hawkish tone from the Fed, but nothing still to then. Um, New Zealand dollar cash rates, basically a central bank kind of day, and we're gonna keep a look into that as well. And also, I want to look at oil inventories at 10:30 in the morning. That'll definitely affect our any kind of dollar CAD positions or Canadian dollar positions, to say the least. Uh, the Canadian dollar has been taking kind of a hit, but hit for us in a good way. So, of course, Thursday we have advanced GDP numbers. A lot of investment banks are very bearish on GDP. We're not here to predict. We're here to react and make sure that we're in the right position. So we'll take a look into that on Thursday at 8:30 in the morning. Monetary policy, Japanese yen. No need for stimulus last week, as they said. Yen picked up a little bit as well. Friday, Bank of Japan overnight outlook. We're going to keep a look into that. We'll see what they're going to do. I think other than the U.S. and the Brits, no one is really going to really change monetary policy. Uh, Basically, the euro as well. They're going to have some stimulus, which would drag down the euro dollar. We're going to look into that next. That was a very volatile session, to say the least, when Draghi spoke at the ECB conference. Canadian GDP 830. Want to look at that as well, and that's something that's very important. We'll see if the Canadian dollar drags down even more if they miss. And Halloween, nothing really much going on. Saturday we'd be done. A couple of Fed speakers, Fed chairs speak as well. Fed speak, excuse me, at 10 o'clock in the morning. The FOMC member will speak as well, and we have revised consumer sentiment from University of Michigan. So again, we do have central bankers speaking this week, so that's something to look at. But again, I want to drill into everyone's head that if we don't find a trade, it is okay. We are fine. Definitely want to hold on to some gains. Let's look at the trade that everyone looked at. As you can see right here in the hourly chart, right when Draghi spoke, we had a big tank. We went from 300 pip move, a 300 pip move in 3 days. Anyone who was short euro dollar, congratulations to you guys because you made out like a bandit. Congrats to you guys. Um, this is the kind of trades we live for, to see those kind of moves. And King Dollar is back in a major way. Everyone was power on King Dollar. Look, Euro was trading near 115 levels, and now we're trading at 110. Parity is again in mind now. Now we have the talk of parity. Parity meaning 1 to 1 euro dollar. It's never happened. Could it happen? With Draghi stimulating the economy as well, with more bond buying? Oh yeah, definitely. And if we get a rate increase with the dollar, sure, absolutely. We'll again, not a prediction. I'm saying it could happen. We just have to see what happens. Now let's look at our winning trade with the four positions, which is our Canadian dollar, Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar. Right here, Friday morning, our traders, we bought in at the bottom, and boom, they did just move up. We made about 100 pips on just one position. It was excellent. It was an excellent move. Very proud of the profits that we made altogether. I know I had a great Friday. I know all my traders did as well. Again, we're just looking to see what other moves we can make, but we have zero positions now open. We ended the week with profit. We're at the month now. We're doing well, as great as well, and pivot points up on an hourly. Like, what more could you ask for? Right now, are we around? Let me see how high. Can this go higher? This is a monthly chart. Now, we have hit the highs since 2005, 2004. But we hit decade highs. Well, actually over decade highs of 157. That's asking a lot. You would need a big move. You would need oil futures to come crumbling down for that to change. We're not here to predict or hope anything, of course. We're just going to look at our charts and go from there. So let's go ahead and take a look now at one chart I am looking at, which is the dollar yen, because we do have some room. Let's look here at an hourly. Oh, you see what I'm seeing? Definitely some slight moves up, slight moves down. We're 121.30. Big jump at the end of the month, at the end of the week from 120 at the bottom, back up about 100 pip move. So dollar has just been killing it all around, and we have been usually dollar long on our trades, and it's been paid off for us. We stayed patient on everything that we did. And again, guys, that's what I preach. Patience, patience, patience. And it pays off for us. Looking at here at a 4-hour chart, we're near resistance levels. Should we short the dollar again? We will see. But definitely had a high base breakout, what we predicted, or we had analyzed earlier, and it paid off as well for the dollar yen traders. We made a couple of pips on one trade. Didn't go, I think we went up to 120.60 and closed out. And we still made some moves. We just didn't hold on just for the fact of keeping keeping our goals in check. I didn't think it was gonna have that high to break the resistance levels, but again, we will never go broke taking a profit, guys. At the end of the day, so for what's coming up, let's take a look back at the euro dollar at a 1-hour chart. You can see base, 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 boom. I've seen a lot online of traders talking about a bounce here at the bottom. Buying on the dip. Of course, that's usually kind of the saying in Wall Street. I don't want us to start buying at the bottom just yet. Why do I say that? We don't know how far this stimulus is going to go for the euro and Draghi. If it keeps continuing, you better believe this will continue down. Looking at a daily chart, there's a lot of room to grow. The bottom of the year was 105. It's 500 pips. Could we get there? Sure. But do we want to put our risk on the table just to hope it does? No. But obviously the sentiment is to the bearish side. A little bit of a bounce here at the lows with low volume on a Sunday. Again, euro dollar, dollar yen, dollar CAD, those kind of pairs I want to look at. See pound dollar. Pound dollar definitely going down as well. Just like anything against the dollar has been going down. We'll have the British GDP as well. Could we get a move here as well? Sure, we could definitely get a move. Looks like a good trade. But again, I want to make sure for the whole week, see where we're at. We may just sit on our hands for the rest of the week, honestly, or may just move with half positions because of where we're at right now. We did very well at the end of the week, and I want to make sure that we hold on to these gains. But it doesn't mean to say that that is for sure thing. I don't want to say, oh, we're gonna sit on the sidelines for sure. I just want to make sure that when we get into something, that it is a trade that makes sense to us and it's worth the risk. So that's what we got, guys. If you have any other questions, of course, feel free to email me directly, as always. If you're interested in our signal services analysis, kind of a short, weird kind of week. We have Halloween coming up. We got another month coming up in November, which means non-farm payrolls on the next first of the week, next Friday. Not this Friday coming up, the next one. So again, guys, if you're interested, garcapital@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at garcapital. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like what you see, like the analysis, like the charts, like the time that we do it, anything. Make sure to leave a comment below. We appreciate everything you do. Appreciate all my clients and subscribers. You guys have been great. Love the Trader Chat Room. Once you join us, guys, please make sure to join our Trader Chat Room. It's on WhatsApp. Very fun, very lively, very lively discussion and analysis. It's just fun on around, and I love talking to my clients one-on-one, and especially in a group as well. So I appreciate all you guys for watching. You guys have a great Sunday evening. And anything else, we'll keep in touch through email and their Trader Chat Room. And, let's end the month strong, guys. I'm very proud of what we're doing. And on to this week. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night.